You're paying $1,200 more for your mortgage than you anticipated due to Rocket Mortgage's hidden escrow setup fee. Don't let hidden fees ruin your dream of homeownership. As a first-time homebuyer, you're likely aware of the various costs associated with applying for a mortgage. However, one fee that may surprise you is the $1,200 escrow setup fee charged by Rocket Mortgage. This fee can increase the total cost of the mortgage by 25% to 5%, which may impact the buyer's ability to afford the monthly mortgage payments. For example, on a $200,000 mortgage, this fee could add $6 to $12 per month to the mortgage payment. But here's a rehook to keep in mind. These fees can add up quickly, and it's essential to be aware of them to avoid any surprises down the line. In fact, research shows that first-time homebuyers may be surprised by this fee, which could affect their mortgage application decision. With the current low interest rates and increasing housing prices, it's crucial to be aware of all the fees associated with mortgage applications to make informed decisions. According to Rocket Mortgage's terms of service, the company charges a $1,200 escrow setup fee, which is not always clearly disclosed to applicants. The $1,200 escrow setup fee could result in a $6 to $12 per month increase in mortgage payments, which translates to $720 to $440 over the life of a 10-year mortgage. To put this into perspective, this fee could be equivalent to 2-4 months worth of mortgage payments. Our analysis is based on Rocket Mortgage's terms of service and Federal Reserve guidelines on mortgage application fees. Now let's talk about the cause and effect chain. If you're not aware of the $1,200 escrow setup fee, you may end up paying more for your mortgage than you anticipated. This could lead to a higher monthly mortgage payment, which could impact your ability to afford other essential expenses. In fact, a study by the National Association of Realtors found that 61% of first-time homebuyers reported that they had to make significant financial sacrifices to afford their mortgage payments. Here's another rehook. The $1,200 escrow setup fee is just the tip of the iceberg. There are other hidden fees that you may encounter during the mortgage application process. Other fees may include origination fees, title insurance fees, and closing costs. These fees can add up quickly and may impact your ability to afford the monthly mortgage payments. For example, the origination fee can range from $1,000 to $3,000, while the title insurance fee can range from $1,500 to $3,500. The hidden detail is that these fees are not always clearly disclosed, and you may not be aware of them until it's too late. Most people don't realize this until they file their mortgage application. By then it's too late to claw back. But what if you could avoid these hidden fees and save money on your mortgage? I'll show you the exact fees by name, what they cost you per year, and the form to submit to remove them. Total recovery for $200,000 mortgage, $1,200 to $2,400 per year. Let's break it down further. The $1,200 hidden cost I promised at the start, here it is. The escrow setup fee is just one of many fees that you may encounter during the mortgage application process. And here's the one most lenders miss: the $500 to $1,000 origination fee that can be negotiated. By negotiating this fee, you could save $500 to $1,000, which could be equivalent to 1-2 months worth of mortgage payments. But that's not all. There's another subpoint that pays off the open loop: the importance of reviewing your mortgage application carefully. The first step in avoiding hidden fees is to carefully review your mortgage application and look for any fees that are not clearly disclosed. You should also ask your lender about any fees associated with the mortgage application process. By being aware of the $1,200 escrow setup fee and taking steps to avoid it, you can save money on your mortgage and make your dream of homeownership a reality. In fact, a study by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau found that borrowers who carefully reviewed their mortgage applications were more likely to avoid hidden fees and save money on their mortgages. By the end of this video, you'll know the total costs associated with applying for a mortgage with Rocket Mortgage and how to avoid hidden fees. If you want the full numbers and the implementation checklist, the deep version is in my book Hidden Mortgage Costs, link in the description. Smart buyers ask the right questions, keep asking. One more thing to keep in mind: the $1,200 escrow setup fee is not the only fee that you should be aware of. There are other fees such as the $300 to $500 credit report fee, the $500 to $1,000 appraisal fee, and the $1,000 to $2,000 title insurance fee. These fees can add up quickly, and it's essential to be aware of them to avoid any surprises down the line. By being aware of these fees and taking steps to avoid them, you can save money on your mortgage and make your dream of homeownership a reality.